And if you can hear me, thank you very much. I'm slightly emotional, so I'm not sure whether the appropriate words will come from my heart, but definitely the emotions are there. Thank you very much, and I start with the congratulation words because yesterday I heard I got the result from the data paper. He always does that, and Cenez is among those top 10. So congratulations to all my colleagues. I wouldn't say former colleagues. I still believe that we are part. I still believe that I'm at Cenez. Justina did well. Thank you very much and congratulations. Because whenever I hear good news about Cenez, my heart somehow will pump more blood out of excitement. With all protocols followed, I'm not good at following those protocols. I must say thank you briefly, but I must also say what is that I have achieved so far. I want to start with the Minister of Education and the church who always supported me from the beginning. I still remember I came to Lesotho in 1991, 3 years in Kenya, and then 3 years in Mamohau. I came to Cenez High School. Cenez High School became my home. So it was not easy because that is my home. I have my family. So you are my family, and then after those hard work, I go home. I reach home only for sleeping. My wife used to fight with me. It was not easy for me, for my family, and for my teachers. Honestly speaking, I want to start with the Minister of Education and the church because whenever I had a dream, I discussed these dreams with the DAS Sepuala from Ministry of Education and the church through Ndare Muilu actually. And most of the time Father Charlie used to support me. He doesn't want to listen to me. He just says, go, I'm with you. Go, move on with your dreams. And I'm always there to support. They were my mentors, honestly speaking. And Father Charlie, I must say thank you to the church and to Father Charlie. He was more than a friend to me. And for the day Sequoia, he is not around, unfortunately, from the Ministry of Education. Then goes within the day method. Since 1991, we have been together. He was, for me, it was like a dream. A white man coming in front of me and talking to me and then talking big things. I just listened and adored him. And at one stage, he became my patron, my mentor, my father, and a very close friend. And that was more than enough. I mean, did I deserve that? I don't know. But he shaped me. Somehow, he really shaped me to become what I am now. So, thank you. And, it was when I was in Mamohau, Kanunu came to that school. The first time he met me, he said, come and join me at Cenez. I said, no, because I already had my own dreams when I was at Mamohau. But due to some personal reasons, actually, related to my family, I thought it is time for me to come to town, to Maseru. And I met Kanunu again in one of those science fairs. I asked him, can I come? And he said, just come. He was one of the most brilliant principals in Lesotho, and the way, the kind of charisma he had, it was very difficult from any of the principals I have ever seen in my life. And we were very close, we were very complimentary. He was more than smart. And I joined him. He gave me that ladder from the beginning. He made me the head of the department of Cenez High School. I met Ndare Selvani, Ndare Muilu, Motseva, Mojabe, and many of the young teachers at that time. I'm talking about history of Cenez High School, 25, 30 years back. We were all young, we had energy, we had dreams, and we walked those untarred roads to reach Cenez High School on time, before the assembly. And even after 4 o'clock, we wouldn't leave the school. We had a lot of things to be shared about the kind of school we want to build. It was a primary school, secondary school. And I was so disappointed because I thought I was one of the brilliant teachers in this whole world. And secondary school is not, it will not fit me. So I talked to Kanunu and Narumil and I said, no, this has to be a high school. And somehow they believed in that, and then we had that theme. Literally, I and Redemula is here now, thank you for coming here. And literally, we walked from one shop to the other in Maseru to collect, to beg for some little money. And we sold chips and drinks and any other things. And we somehow managed to build our first classroom for Form B. And that was the beginning. And then slowly we got grants, and then our teachers came, new faces came, and that is how we have seen that Cenez, whatever it is now, we had this beautiful past. I believe that definitely our blood and our sweat was also there when we were building that Cenez High School. We had a lot of ideas we shared with our team. And I believe that I always had the faith in the youth, the young generation, because they are the future. Though we always used to fight, that was it, we had to fight, always. And I believe that somehow we understood each other, and slowly the Cenez, what in this form, has been shaped with all our support. And I must say thank you. I know it was not easy for my teachers. It was not easy at all, because I come from a different background. I am an Indian, and different culture, different kind of beliefs, and here you are, very humble and simple. You accepted me with your all hearts and hands and legs, everything. You just accepted me. Yet it was not easy for you to understand how and why I'm saying things like that. But it's okay. And I know some of you might be in this process, they were hurt, and I must say apology even before, and we are just leaving now. There's no hard feeling for me, because I'm the happiest person. I must be honest with you, because always I had something, and my wife used to complain that it looks like you don't have a family life. Partly it is like that. But I always had a dream, and even for Lesotho I had dreams. That is one of the reasons I believe why I wanted to be very close to Ndade Mathod, and we had so many projects for Lesotho. In education, I mean. Not only just for Cenez, because I thought that Lesotho is giving everything. I came to Lesotho in order to survive. And definitely I survived. I'm very, very, very proud that my daughter, my only daughter, is a medical doctor, actually. So it is that kind of pride we have. And I believe that, believe me, I believe that all my children from Cenez and from Lesotho also must have the same kind of exposure, because we have the potential. I always said this to my children, that you have the potential. The voice you heard is from Dr. Tharoor, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, who always have very strong motivational words, and he speaks a lot of things about education, and this is what you heard. And I believe that whatever he said about India is also true about Lesotho. And the time has come when I got this promotion, being the deputy of Ndade, and then he left, and then I got this chance to be the acting principal. Unfortunately, things, my health also was deteriorating, and I decided that at one stage, I had my beautiful, wonderful, strong members, my Justina, sister Tato, and then they have to carry on with their new challenges. So I slowly stepped down, and I gave that opportunity to my teachers. I thought that is the right thing, and I still believe that opportunities are there in Cenez and in Lesotho. Use it, make use of it, and then make sure that the school and you yourself are growing together. It's not just you are growing separated and separate from the school or the country. We are all together, we must have one voice, and then we must have one dream in order to build the nation. And we can only build our nation through education. Ladies and gentlemen, I must be very grateful to all of you, because I didn't know when I came here that I'm going to be a principal or a PhD holder. Honestly, I didn't know. I simply came in order to live. I had a family, I had my responsibility, just like all of you. We have our families, but at the same time, actually, we must grow with our career also. Career is not just to grow without taking. You are not just taking anything, but you are also giving something. So it is a give and take policy, and also I believe that God will support you only when you learn to give. And I believe that I have done that. And God is always supporting me. I must say that. Just in order to add that, since I retired from my job, I didn't know what I was going to do, and I thought that I was going to make some research, do some research in India. I had some contacts, and I started talking to universities, Durham University and Indian universities, and they agreed. And then the corona came. All of a sudden, the whole world stopped. And that is when I started having my new thought. I started writing. And I'm a good writer, I believe so. And so far, my 2 books already been published in India. One is Anthology of Poems, and the other one is Anthology of Stories. And I believe that I got the good reviews. And I'm also about to publish my memories in Lesotho in Africa. Thank you very much. But unfortunately, I'm writing in my mother tongue. And those memories, most of the time it is not about my personal experience, but it is related to the history of Lesotho and Africa. And soon, this year, I think it will be published. So that is what I am. And my people are also saying at home that I must write something about Lesotho. I mean the stories of Lesotho. I'm planning to do that, and I believe that because the world is so small, I will continue talking to you people. Give me all the stories, Basudhi stories. Our grandmothers have a lot of stories and the songs, which I will be using that to make it mine. I'm honest with you on that matter, and thank you once again. I say this from my heart. I always adored Cenez High School because it gave me almost everything. And I believe that right now the leadership is already on the right hand, and May Justine and May Rursan are taking Cenez High School to the next level. But remember, they are not the ultimate word. The other teachers are also coming. Show some kind of dedication and commitment. You will get the opportunity. I believe that I'm not just boosting it around. I got the opportunity because I really worked hard for that. That is my life story, dear ladies and gentlemen. Having said this, I think, thank you once again.